2018 was the last time Roma qualified for the Champions League, but having spent the bulk of the season in the top four, Gasperini's men are loath to open the door to their rivals as we move towards the spring. In the Eternal City, it is a Calcio Classic. It is quite simply Roma-Juventus. It does appear Italy will have 4 Champions League places in next season's competition. Roma currently occupy one of them. Juventus desperate to join them next season. Pisilli on the drive, he's bent it! And Pellegrini on the follow-up, just had to hit the target.
Yeah, brilliant by Roma. Pisilli intercepted that ball, kicked by Perin, and immediately went straight into Juventus defense. Great shot, good save by Peri, and the rebounds. Pellegrini out of balance, send it high. Very bright start from the giallorossi.
Kalulu driving forward, McKennie in the channel, Kalulu still going here. Back for Conceicao, who takes it on and misses by a mile.
Yeah, that's something that Kalulu worked on, no? This driving the ball towards the Roma defenders is something brand new, no?
David's won it back here to Ram. On for Yildiz, he's got David in support. Yildiz wastes the chance. It is a corner.
Yeah, great tackle by Ndicka, I think, who's got the last touch. Poor ball lost by Cristante. Too slow, David from behind, stealing the ball off him. And here immediately, vertical pass towards Yildiz. Couple of options, went for the shot.
Wrench, Malen, they've let him turn. This is Wesley. Wesley, Malen, away from Kalulu at least initially, and he almost forgot the ball at the end. Conceicao under pressure. Wesley had a nibble.
Yeah, very sharp, the number 43. Tried to feed Malen, who lost the control of the ball. Kalulu did well here.
Cristante's given the ball away blindly. This is Kenan Yildiz. David, Koopmeiners was waiting. David, it's behind Thuram. Cambiaso delivers, overhit, and Juventus have wasted another chance.
Yeah, but poor effort by Yildiz this time, because we can see dangerous square ball lost by Roma. Poor mistake by Cristante. Look here. You need to play a better ball, because there David has to have the chance to score.
Celik. Mancini calling for it. Cristante's cross. Mancini for Malen. Terrific goalkeeping from Perin. Made himself big.
Brilliant. Particularly, I think it's the second or third time that Mancini is finding a bit of joy going forward. Great ball this time from Cristante. Look, Kelly, he's not tight enough on the Roma defender. And this is probably not the best touch, first touch by Malen. Under pressure by Bremer. He's doing well at the end because he's pushing a little bit the number 14. But then Perin doing an amazing job.
Yildiz, good feet from him. Cristante didn't touch him. Kenan Yildiz. Now Conceicao. Excellent block. He had already picked out the far corner.
Yeah, you could see, that the yellow card on Wesley is costing Roma something. He could have fouled Yildiz, but pulled out the challenge.
Koopmeiners Through for Conceicao. Again, Wesley had to relent.
Cristante had the chance to foul the Juventus number 10, but then as soon as the ball hit Conceicao, look here.
Kefren Turam. Yildiz takes over. Kalulu joining in. Kalulu's cross. McKennie! It's wide. The only surprise is he hasn't scored again with his head.
To be fair, I thought he was going to score. Great ball in by Kalulu again. How many times we've seen him providing this kind of assist this season? So close. You expect him to score. The reverse match, he actually had a kind of similar situation.
Good ball in for Cristante. Couldn't keep it down.
And you expect him to at least hit the target. That's why he's there. Look like a proper number 10, no? Playing behind Malen. That's a fantastic ball by Rensch.
Pellegrini's corner. Malen had it taken away from him by Pisilli.
Pisilli is not the tallest, but he's very good in the air because he's got the right time. Let's see who touched the ball. I think Pisilli. Great leap on a 61. No, it's Malen at the end.
Pisilli's won the 50-50. Wesley in the channel. Wesley! Magnificent! Roma in front with a beauty from the Brazilian. And this is a big scoreline in the race for Champions League football.
That's a cracker, Patrick. It's all credit to Pisilli. Look the desire of this man to win the 50-50 challenge against Kalulu. The number 61 won it. Freed the number 43, who with the tiro a giro, with the curling effort, finding the back post, the far post. Perin touched it, not enough. And Roma break the deadlock.
And Wesley is proving the man for these 6 pointers as well. He's already scored the winner against Bologna this season, the winner against Como. Still far too early to say, but this is a significant strike against Juventus. Kalulu holding it up. Bremer colliding off the ball. Yildiz losing his footing. But this is David. Jonathan David. Vila wasn't sure.
Yeah, not a bad effort from the number 30.
Cambiaso. Koopmeiners felt he was being pulled back. That might be the last significant action of the first half. An intelligent tactical foul from Roma just to break up play. And so it proves. Not a Champions League shootout at this stage of the season, but an important game in the race for the top four. Luciano Spalletti's Juventus trail by a 1-0 on his old stomping ground. Gasperini with long history at Juventus. Roma in front. They want to finish the game with maximum points. Manuel Pascali. I suppose it's the usual question. Is it all about who scores the next goal in this game?
Yeah, especially on this kind of results so far. If Roma will score the second, considering they are the best defense in Serie A, I'm not seeing Juventus managing to score 3, although they score.
Koopman is with the free kick. Kelly tried to meet it. Bremer for Conceicao! That's even better than Wesley's. He scored against Roma in the reverse fixture. He backs the equalizer here with one of the best strikes of the season.
Wow, that's a some goal by the Portuguese winger. Top Bain and even Svilar cannot save it. Good ball in, half cleared by Roma defenders. Good job there for Juventus player to set up the number 7 strike, that finds the net. What a strike by the number 7, who leveled the score for Juventus.
It's Conceicao's first goal for Juventus since he scored in the reverse fixture, and it is stunning.
Mamma mia, it's kind of, look the technique, so elegant, meets the ball so well. You can see, bang, top corner, Svilar cannot do anything there.
Conceicao. This is Kenan Yildiz. He can strike it, and he tracks it narrowly wide.
Yeah, but Juventus are doing well, creating troubles to Roma. Yildiz now overload the right side, picked the ball by himself, tried to find the bottom corner.
Wrench for Malen. Kelly stayed on his feet.
He's a small boy, but he's very strong, and always trying to turn the defenders. Now trying to find the room to strike. Now I don't know who's Ele now will come on for. Cristante or Pisilli maybe. We're gonna see.
Short by Pellegrini to Pisilli. Pellegrini bends it in invitingly, and he's done it 2 weeks running. 84 games to get his first goal in Serie A, and all of a sudden now they are flowing for Evan Ndicka.
Brilliant by Roma, moving the ball short. Pisilli and the Pellegrini combining well, but it's all about the quality of the deliver. Great ball in, Ndicka find somehow the ball inside the 6-yard box, or close to Perin from there. No chance. The number 1 is gonna save it, and immediately Roma takes the lead after conceding the Conceicao goal. Let's see here, Patrick. Move, Pellegrini is onside. Ndicka lost by Cambiaso, not strong enough, and then Ndicka finds the net. 2-1 Roma.
Yildiz. McKennie there with him. Yildiz on the drive. McKennie didn't realise that he'd been played in there.
That was a clever ball from the number 10.
Celik. Mancini. Giallorossi know that a third goal would probably kill off Juventus at this stage. Cristante for Malen. On an evening of great goals, that would have been pretty special. Jonathan David taken off. Jeremy Boga on for him. Kone. What a ball that is. Malen's away. Doniel Malen. It's 3. The January signing continues to make a splash. And Roma now have daylight over the Bianconeri.
Yeah, astonishing move, but this man knows exactly how to move. show every single strikers around the world, young kids, how you have to move to create troubles and send defenders into hell. Great pass, by the way, by a Roma midfielder. I think was probably Kone. Thought for a second that the ball meant to be for Cristante, who's moving the other centre back by Juventus. Malen, look, Cristante, that move is moving Bremer. They might check Malen position too quick.
Cambiaso seeking another goal. Koopmeiners dropping the shoulder. Koopmeiners! The deflection made it easy for Svila. Miretti. Kalulu. Shagrova with the early cross. Yildiz. This is Jeremy Boga! Game on in the capital. The substitute has the required effect for Luciano Spalletti. And Boga celebrates his first goal in bianconeri colours.
Yeah, from nowhere, because we thought the game was going to end up with Roma in control, but no. Good ball in from Zegrova. Look, Chalik, 2 against 1. Half cleared, and Boga from that distance punishes Svilar on the front post.
Yildiz away from Ndicka. And past Pizzilli. Kenan Yildiz doing it all himself. Cambiaso lets it run. Boga teasing it in. Ndicka's header could have easily been an own goal.
Yeah, Boga can create troubles if you feed him in his feet. Look there, cutting inside, decent ball in. Now Juventus got the chance to find the equalizer.
Cambiaso with the corner. Bremer missed it. This is Shagrova, straight to the keeper.
Yeah, too easy for Svila. Too central. Yeah, Bremer is coming off for Gatti, obviously. Openda for Cambiaso.
So Bremer, having worn the armband, now passes it on to Gatti, who has skippered Juventus in the past. McKennie does have that long throw. He finds Openda's feet. Yildiz now surrounded by red shirts. Still Yildiz. Boga. Svila wanted to come. Wesley away. Drops for Shagrova. Kalulu gets there. Caught by El Ainaoui.
El Ainaoui had to stop, had to be more calm, because now Juventus got a chance with Gatti on the park as well.
Shagrova's ball in. McKennie, and Gatti is there! What a crazy game of football at the Olimpico. That's exactly why he was sent on. And this week, Juventus have shown they never say die.
Patrick, this is why we love football. Because Juventus, when they conceded the third goal, we all thought it was off the game. No, it's in their DNA. They're not gonna give up. And the number 4 with the armband on his left arm, gaining maybe a crucial point for Juventus.
What a costly free kick given away again by Roma. Might have been a handball by Ndicka in the first place, but Gatti gambling on McKennie's flick on. And he just lashed it past Svila.
Yeah, great header by McKennie, who's winning the aerial challenge against him, Ghilardi and Kone.
Simone Sozza brings the game to a close. What a response from Juventus, what a second half in the Eternal City.